The Florida State Seminoles were one of the most hyped up teams going into the 2024 season. And what did they do? They underperform significantly, finishing only 2-10 overall and 1-7 in conference play. So here today we are going to be rebuilding Florida State into what hopes to be a championship contenders, and I only get 5 years to do it. So let's hop into it. We finished season number 1 11-2. Obviously for the ACC that's pretty good, considering that we're going up against teams like Miami and other D1 programs. We also finished ACC champions. We made the playoffs, and we lost in the semifinal round. Unfortunately, but better than we expected to be. And here are our stats. Tommy Castellano, pretty good. North of 30 touchdowns. Kept the interceptions low. Also, 4,300 passing yards, roughly. Running the ball, we did pretty well. Williams, 811 yards, 10 touchdowns. Webster, also 500 yards and 10 touchdowns. Webster and Davis ended up playing in the playoffs because Williams ended up getting hurt, but Cam Davis also had almost 500 yards. 3 1,000-yard receivers. Squirrel White, 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Deuce Robinson, 1,100 yards and 5 touchdowns. And then a shocker to me was Mr. McCoy down here with 1,000 yards and 8 touchdowns as a sophomore. Obviously could be developed into a bigger part of the offense eventually. We'll just have to see how that pans out. Blocking, meh. And then defensively, 14.5 sacks for James Williams. And then Herring, 13.5 sacks. Sucks that he's a senior, but as a will linebacker, that's pretty good. Interceptions-wise, Shaheem Brown, 4 interceptions. Sucks that he's a senior as well. 6'2", 205. Would have been nice to keep him around. Jeremiah Wilson, the junior corner. He will be sticking around for another season, thankfully. 2 interceptions for him. 2 interceptions for Quindarius Jones. He'll be sticking around for his senior season. And then Thompson and Kirkland, both with 1. So, that is our stats this season. Now looking at our transfers. Randy Pittman Jr., the tight end, we'll obviously try to get him back, but not really going to most likely stay. Be transferring because of playing style. We'll try to get him back. It fails. Brock Glenn, we'll try to get him back as well. The sophomore quarterback, he does not want to stay here. Jonathan Daniels, the right tackle, freshman redshirt. He cares about pro potential. If we got him back this season, he probably would have just transferred next season. Wade McLaughlin also transfers. So, now looking at our graduates, Shaheem Brown obviously graduated. 88 overall, could possibly be drafted. Pettis, projected a 4th round pick. Obviously a pretty good. Other than that, we have Darrell Jackson Jr., projected to go in the 6th round. Squirrel White also could be drafted. Transfer out of Tennessee. Now, looking at our draft picks, Micah got drafted in the 4th. Daryl Jackson Jr. in the 5th, and Squirrel White and Shaheem Brown both got drafted in the 7th round. Congratulations to all the players that made it to the pros. Here we are, National Signing Day, and we are a top 10 class with only 20 commits compared to most of the top with upwards of nearly 30 besides Notre Dame because they are just complete G's. We had 4 5-stars signed, a bunch of 4-stars, we mixed in some 3-stars, and then I attempted to get Emid Hardy in the transfer portal along with some other people, but the big haul for the transfer portal is free safety Coy Parrish. Sophomore, going to be a junior next season, but is just fantastic. You can pause and look at all the development traits individually if you would like. 2 elites here, 4 5-stars, star for a running back, star for that strong safety. Some normals riddled in here, but Coy Parrish obviously has star for Stamps, and star for John. We are here about to go into training results, but a pleasant surprise, Williams, the 14.5 sack go-getting edge for us last season, has upgraded his development trait from impact to star. Fantastic. And here we are in training results. Ashton Stamps goes up to a 95 overall. Coy Parrish up to a 95. Our secondary is insane. Jeremiah Wilson up to a 95. 93 for Bray Hubbard. Deuce Robinson up to an 88 as a senior. James Williams, the guy who just upgraded his depth trait, is up to a 88. 87 for John Walker. Junior running back Cam Davis up to an 86. Senior running back Adrian Webster up to an 85. Do we have any big leaps this year? +8 right there. He's a senior. It does not look like we had any too big of any leaps. So quarterback is going to need to be recruited. Tanner Applewhite. Maybe the future, looking at his skill caps, he was a 3-star recruit, pocket passer, redshirt freshman. His skill caps are terrible. At most, he'll be like an 85 overall, so unless we get Architect unlocked before he becomes a senior, which would be by the end of this rebuild. So, our starting running back, I feel like, is going to be this junior, Cam Davis, 93 speed. Signing day. The recruiting trail has been a pain, to say the least. We were able to land 3 of the almost 25 stars we were going after. Very unfortunate, but let's go ahead and look at these guys' devs. Tooney has star for Cushenberry. Elite for Yazzie, the right tackle. Normal for Kane, and then impact for Cherry. Impact for Bardu, and normal for Payne. So, yikes. Okay, I forgot. I wasn't recording when we played our first game in the college football playoffs this season, season number 2, 2026. But we were in the... We made the college football playoffs, specifically beating Tennessee in the first round. Here we are in the quarterfinals against Georgia, and we lost in the semifinals last year. We beat Duke in the ACC championship, which was crazy because they were the number one team in the league, but Georgia has taken that spot now, and we have to play number one Georgia, which is unfortunate. Please give me confetti. Confetti, confetti, confetti. No, we lost. I could tell by the amount of XP. And I was correct. We finished 11-4 this season. Coy Parrish is going to transfer. Crap. Fantastic. Please just get drafted that way. Well, we had a single season record broke for single season, or the Florida State single season rushing touchdown record is now set by Mr. Cam Davis, the running back. Here we are for, you guessed it, the players leaving stage. Coy Parrish is going to leave for the first round of the NFL draft. I will attempt to persuade him, but he's not going to stay. I was correct. Cam Davis leaves for the pro draft as well. This tight end, Boggs, leaves due to playing style. Kevin Spry, no. Paul Peppers decides to stay. This junior, gone. Lester the third, gone. And Sampson, gone as well. Due to graduation, we lost James Williams, who's projected to go in the 6th round. We also lost Deuce Robinson, who's projected to go in the 7th, Jeremiah Wilson, who's projected to go to the 1st, Bray Hubbard, who's projected to go in the 2nd, and Ashton Stamps, who's also projected to go in the 1st round. Now looking at our draft results, 3 first-round picks, all being in the secondary. A second in Bray Hubbard, also in the secondary. And then the rest. Our defense was just insane this year. My goodness. We had 5 picks on defense and 2 on offense, so the portal is going to really have to save it. This class was absolutely abysmal. So, hopefully the transfer quarterback Malachi Nelson can carry us to victory. I don't even know where our class even finished. 37th with only 11 commits. That's crazy. Malachi Nelson's only an 81 overall. What the heck? His accuracies are trash. Are we gonna have to really rely on Tanner Applewhite? Training results, and we are a 92 overall. John Walker's up to a 93. Laywayne McCoy up to a 92 as a senior. The motivator tree is very much helping with the development of our players. Jose Forte up to an 88 overall. Tanner Applewhite should be maxed out in theory after this. No, he can get one more throw power upgrade, and then it's just straight to physical abilities. I mean, Malachi Nelson's an 86 with 91 speed, but he's capped out, if I believe. Yeah, like, I don't know what I meant to do about that. Running back, Bill Davis up to an 89. Rodney Reddick only goes up by 4, unfortunately. Forte, amazing. Cappers with the normal dev, former 5-star. Just unfortunate. The offensive line is all 80 plus besides the right tackle. Defensively, we're looking pretty good. Mario Lucius playing up to an 88 right now, which is fantastic. Femi Long only goes up by a 1, not great. Irwin goes up by 4, up to an 83. Kai Bates up to an 89 with 95 speed. Lockdown corner. Overall, I think our overall is inflated, but we just gotta hope for the best, I guess. National Signing Day once again. Season 3 of this rebuild. We've had a couple of 5 stars commit, but we've also lost our fair share of recruits. We are not even in the top 20 for class. We are 44th ranked currently. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these dev traits. Star for Lanier. Impact for Kevin Aikman. Elite for Josh, the elusive bruiser running back with 89 speed. Elite dev for the speed rusher left edge. Star for Cure. And then impact for... We are currently in the college football playoffs. I want to see confetti when I advance the week. Let's find out. Well, no confetti whatsoever. And we lost our offensive coordinator. Hooray. That's terrible. We're going to offer Derek Nix here, level 35. Hopefully he doesn't go to our rivals, Miami. I guess we can try to get Butch Jones. Instead of going after Butch Jones, we're going to go after Jason Beck, who has the talent development tree, which could definitely help with training results. So, and Jason Beck has accepted our offer to become our offensive coordinator for next season. Thank you, Jason. Your 2025 national champion, because I didn't show it, was the Oregon Ducks. Then it was Georgia, and then it was Notre Dame. So, yeah. We did not make the ACC championship this year. I mean, we made it, but we lost to Miami by 2 points, 42-40. Let's see who's trying to transfer out. We have this freshman edge, Toon, who does not want to stay because of playing time. He's gone. Red, gone. Macy, gone. And Trey Payne decided to stay. Thank you. Looking at graduations, we have McCoy graduating, projected to go in the second round. We have John Walker projected to go in the first round, as well as Bill Davis, potentially related to our other running back, Cam Davis, going to the pro draft as well. Looking at draft results, John Walker ends up going in the first, Bill Davis and McCoy end up going in the second, and Lucas Simmons ends up going in the 7th round. Well, we only signed 14 people in this recruiting class, but a lot of 5 stars, including Lanier, Aikman, Crumbler, who has an elite development trait, Star for Butts, elite for the running back, and elite for the edge rusher. Star, impact. Welcome back, Charles Lester III, who transferred out of the team to come back to the team. Very strange, but star dev, normal, impact, star, impact, normal. Wow. This is something I have actually never seen before. Charles Lester III has upgraded his development trait from star to elite. That's fantastic. Alrighty, Charles Lester III is a 94 overall. Kevin Wayne, the junior, a 93. 93 for Jose Fort. A 92 for Mario Lucian. 91 for Kai Bates. Rodney Riddick, +8 boost. The sophomore running back up to a 93 overall. The team is developing decently. Tanner Applewhite is officially capped out. 98 throw power. He's capped out at everything. He's just developing physical abilities now. We're definitely going to have to bring in a quarterback for sure, because he is a junior this season. Wide receiver, we only have 3, but they're all 3 great ones. Tight end, offensive line's pretty good. This team has the ability to make a national championship and win. The question is, how and when? Because we've made the college football playoffs every single year that we have taken over this Florida State Seminoles team, and they have still yet to perform well enough to be able to. This was something I was not expecting. We are a 99 overall across the board. 99 overall, 99 offense, 99 defense. If we can't win with this team, I don't know if we're ever going to win a national championship. So here we are in the college football playoffs, the Rose Bowl against the Texas State Aggies. Looking at the college football bracket, if we beat the Aggies, we will either be facing the number 1 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, or the number 9 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines. And if we somehow make it to the national championship, it's Clemson, Oklahoma, who had the Heisman winner this year, Nebraska, or Miami, who has seemed to have our numbers throughout the entire rebuild. We can't seem to beat them. And here we are. Such a beautiful presentation. Our team has a chance, but can we run with it is the question. And there is the Aggies. Obviously a very, very famous environment. We're going to start going by quarters here. We're up by 3. They tie it up. 6-3 Aggies. 6-6. 9-6, 13-6. Aggies have the ball. They score again, and we lose. Well, we got one more season to win this team a championship. If not, if y'all want to see a part 2, 100 likes, and we will do a part 2. If not, this will just be one and done. Player leaving stage. One season left, so we're going to attempt to go all out. But we can't really do that when we have a bunch of people trying to transfer. So, Jose Forte is projected to go the first round. We don't have a persuasion chance. We're going to try to get Kevin Wayne back on the same deal. Can't. Rodney Reddick decides to stay. Thank the Lord. Baru. Try to get Stefan. No. Failure. Failure again. And again. And once more. Looking at graduates. This team was really good. It was one star. The final team of the video. 99 across the board, but is it enough to bring us a national championship? You can pause and look at all the amazing players that we have here, if you so choose. I just want to look if we have any plus 10s, which it doesn't look like. And seeing as this is the last season of the video, I'm going to turn on auto recruiting, and we're just going to advance straight to the ACC championship, and we're just going to find out how we do. While we did not make a conference championship, we finished with a 11-1 record going into the college football playoffs, and a bye to start it. And if we do make the championship, how ironic is it? It is at Miami, Florida, when Miami isn't even in the bracket. The only Florida team you see in this bracket right here is the Florida State Seminoles. Let's get into it. Alright, first we have the Cotton Bowl against the UCLA Bruins. Here in the Cotton Bowl, your Florida State Seminoles are looking to make their way towards a national championship. Fingers crossed we can win the Cotton Bowl right here. I have a feeling we most likely will, but always have to jump in and see, and maybe watch, depending on how it goes towards the end. Alright. 0-0 at the end of the first quarter. Bruins score. We respond. They respond. 14-7 Bruins now. Florida State scores now. The Bruins score 3, And we are in overtime now. So, you know what that means. It's time to jump in and watch. First down for the Bruins. He will take the snap. He will strike over the middle. Is dropped. Alright, let's see what the defense does now. It's going to be a play action slant for 8. And now it is a 3rd and 2. Can we get a stop? Or will we have to respond? It will be a run, and we are right there to stop it. Now, I've seen the CPU miss many of kicks from the hash here. And it is up and good. The Seminoles, all they have to do is score a touchdown to win this game and move on to the semifinals of the college football playoff. Applewhite will take the snap. Play action. Delivers a strike down the middle. First and goal, just like that. Florida State looking to secure the W. Is my game bugged? I think my game's bugged. Five, 4. Delay of game, I guess, but that's a very strange occurrence. Alright, after the strange occurrence due to the game being glitchy, Applewhite in the pistol will take the snap. It will be a play action. He will turn around, dump it off to the tight end, looking for a back juke, does not get it. Tanner Applewhite, almost 200 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, and an interception here in this game so far. He will drop back to pass under pressure, delivers a strike to the 2-yard line now in the goal line formation. Applewhite under center will hand it off. The running back doesn't know what he's doing, Reddick, and we will line up for a field goal. From the hash, they ice us. Here we go. It is up, slow-mo, and it is good. We are going into double overtime now. What a game so far from the Cotton Bowl. Alright, we will stick on offense here. Applewhite in the shotgun. Will take the snap. It will be a handoff to Reddick. He is tackled in the backfield for a loss of 5. Applewhite IDing the mic right there. He will take the snap. It'll be a play action. Dump off to the running back. He has open room in front. 3rd and inches now. Picking up the tempo a little bit. Applewhite will throw the RPO, and it is dropped. 4th and inches. Florida State will line up for a field goal. They are iced by the Bruins. The kick is up and good. 23-20 now. The Bruins have a chance to respond, but if they do not score a touchdown, we will be heading into 2-point conversion territory, where they swap 2-point conversions in 3rd overtime. It'll be a read option. The quarterback keeps it, and he reaches forward. Looks like it was over the line, but instead it is a 2nd and inches. In the shotgun. Takes the snap. It'll be a handoff right up the gut. 1st and goal now, just like that for the Bruins. Can the Florida State defense bend but not break? We are about to find out, and that's a sack. Big number 15 in there. Florida State. That's Carlos Berryman, the Mike linebacker on the blitz. Although it looks like 96 had more of the credit there. ID in the Mike once again. It looks like we are showing blitz again, but they will drop back. He will dump it off to the running back. Platinum safety valve activates. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line. He stands in the pocket. He will deliver it, but he is stopped short. And we will ice the kicker from the hash mark. It will be up. And good. We're into 2-point conversions now in a triple overtime game. Alrighty. 1 attempt. They will take the snap, and it will be delivered perfectly. Perfect design play there from UCLA. 25-23 now as the Seminoles do not respond. That will be this rebuild over for at least the first video. Unless you want to see a part 2, make sure to smash that like button. Get us to 100 likes, and he delivers it. 2-point conversion is good. What a game here. Alrighty. We're back on offense. Trips to the left. It'll be out of the shotgun. He will deliver it to the running back right in. 27-25. Will the Bruins respond? Is a big, big ask from the UCLA offense. Will they respond? Let's find out. It will be a read option. He is tackled. No good. The Sentinels win the Cotton Bowl and are moving on to the semifinals of the college football playoffs. What a game here. What a game. Heartbreak for the Bruins, but for the Seminoles, what a performance. That one really just gets the heart beating, the blood flowing. Just a fantastic game. We were able to capitalize in the moment, and it took 4 overtimes, but we still got the dub. And wow. This is very, very, very controversial. These two teams have a lot of hate for each other because of last season, where the Texas A&M Aggies took down your Florida State Seminoles and ended their run in the college football playoffs here in the All-State sponsored Sugar Bowl. Can we get revenge? Let's find out. Alright, here we are. The Sugar Bowl. The Texas State Aggies are an 89 overall to our 91. But overalls, as you know, mean nothing in this game, as the many of upsets have happened before. And arguably, Texas A&M is not the underdog at all. I'm trying to think of how to say that, but Texas State is the higher ranked team and the higher seed in the college football playoffs. So, your 12-1 Florida State Seminoles go up against the Texas A&M Aggies. 14-0. Alright, we're going to start. The Aggies do not score, neither do we. Into the next quarter, the Aggies will respond, and it is still 7-0. Florida State needs to respond, and we do. It is a 14-10 ball game. We're going to go by change of possession here. Of course, it would be a kickoff. Alright. We're going to send play-by-play here. We were forced to give it back to the Aggies, and now they are forced to give it back to us. 2nd and 10. 3rd and 10. 4th and 6. We punt. Texas A&M. Will punt back to us. 1 minute and 47 left to go. This stadium is quiet. So quiet you could hear a pin drop. Rush of 8 from Reddick. A pass interference penalty and an injury for Texas A&M, which causes a timeout. A 12-yard reception. A 1-yard run. Another 1-yard run. A 3 to 4-yard run. 1st down on 4th. 31 seconds to go. I didn't realize they actually had the ball. Well, that would end it. Your Florida State Seminoles will not win a national championship. I don't know what it is with this team, but they are abnormally cursed. If you want to see a part 2 of this, make sure to leave a like when we hit 100 likes. Episode number 2 will come out. But until then, this rebuild will be on hold. So, I am DW Gaming and Sports signing off here. Have a blessed day.